Anastasia Kritikos, and this is my 2015 Athlete Search video submission. Welcome to my home, the beautiful island of Oahu. I am a local girl born and raised on this island. I am what you would consider Hapa, which means that I am part Hawaiian, I'm a quarter Hawaiian, and I'm also Greek and Chinese. Just a little bit about me. I'm an independent mom, which means that I have raised my beautiful 11-year-old daughter, Liana, with sole physical and legal custody since she was the age of 1. That has been a blessing to be able to do so. It's definitely allowed me to become a greater leader and an inspirational person, knowing that I'm growing a leader on my own. I've had a really interesting life up to this point. You know, they say that there is a lot in a name. My name, Anastasia, is actually from Greek origin. It means the resurrection. So it's actually pronounced Anastasia. It's the resurrection of Christ. If you were to ask me to describe myself in one word, I would have to say the word that comes to mind is resilient. Because no matter what life has thrown my way, I've always found a way to bounce back. So I'm blessed to have the name that I do, because I do feel that that has also added to the strengths that I've been able to have. They say that what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and I am a true testament to that, because I've had many struggles along the way, trials and tribulations, and instead of allowing it to hold me down, what I've done is I've looked at it as practice. It's training, because I know that in order for me to have been going through all of these things, there is a much greater purpose that I have in life. And without this practice, I won't have the ability to connect with people and to provide the support and have the strength to do so. I have encountered a lot. I have arthritis in my ankle from shattering it. I have a messed up neck, back, and knees because of a motorcycle accident that I was told surprised the doctor that I even survived. I've raised my daughter alone for 10 years, and that has had its struggles along the way. However, I've made it. Along the way, I went from working 3 jobs to survive and then being blessed to start working at Pearl Harbor Naval Shipyard. I've worked there for 8 years. I'm a journeyman electronics mechanic by trade, and I'm the 4th generation in my family to help support and do our part in keeping the Pacific Navy fleet fit to fight. So that is definitely an honor, something that I take much pride in. But even though all of these things that I've gone through over the years, I would have to say that there's one thing that was a pivotal moment in my life where it changed me forever. And it's what really got me to dive into my well-being and my fitness. See, on May 7th of 2012, I received a phone call from my mom. She had gone home and she found that my dad had hung himself. He had been struggling with depression for a few years. He owned his own business and the only employee of his company, and with the economy in Hawaii, the larger businesses were taking over. My father's company crashed and it put a toll on him. And after dealing with the depression for a few years, he committed suicide. That put me in a world of pain and hurt, confusion, and a tailspin. I was out of work for 3 months. I started living with my aunt so she could help assist me in supporting my daughter. I spent thousands of dollars on grief counseling, and then finally a coworker came up to me and he said, "Look, you enjoy working out. Why don't you go back to the gym?" And I did. So I started back in the gym and I started working out, and in 3 months I was at phenomenal shape, probably the best shape I had ever been in. And I submitted my photos to Fitness Magazine for a cover model contest. I made top 10 in the nation, and I had the honor of being on one of our local morning news stations to make awareness and bring attention to fitness. Shortly thereafter, I re-injured my old knee injury from my motorcycle accident in the gym. The orthopedic specialists advised that I take a year off from training. Otherwise, I was looking at possibly having or needing to have surgery. 12 months turned into 15 months, and that was a difficult time. I felt really down in the dumps. However, when I got the all clear, I started back to slowly go into physical therapy and get back into the gym. And that was about the time that I learned about Phorm. This was in January of 2015, and I reached out and I connected with one of the reps at Phorm, and I gave him an idea of what I was wanting to attain in my physical goals and my fitness dreams. So in the beginning of this year, I started to use Phorm products, and I went from the Blisco pack, and now I'm using the Lean Muscle Builder stack. And what I've been able to accomplish is amazing. I'm now 7 weeks into the Oxygen Magazine cover model challenge. I have about 6 or 7 weeks left to go to make the top 20 and hopefully get on the cover. To be a Phorm athlete would be a dream come true. To be sponsored by the performance nutrition product line that has allowed me to create this, going from 190 pounds to 158 pounds and really toning and shaping, being able to now work with a trainer who's supporting me in being able to compete. And I'm looking to do that in the next few months. What I find I enjoy most, aside from training and raising my daughter and working at Pearl Harbor, is giving of myself and contributing to the community. Over this past year, so just from January 2015, I've given and volunteered over 200 plus hours to different efforts, such as the Children's Cancer Camp, Muscular Dystrophy Camp, Women's Leadership. I'm coaching right now a leadership program, and there's just something amazing about having gone through everything that I have in my life and being able to connect with people and relate to the experiences, because what I've learned along the way is that I am capable of becoming more, and that there's never a moment to settle on being less than what I know I am. I'm a strong person. I think that I would be amazing to be part of the Phorm family as an athlete. And even if I don't get selected, that doesn't stop where I'm at and what I'm doing and the love that I have for Phorm. So yeah, this is my video. I thank you for taking the time and listening to me, and I look forward to hearing the results. Have a great day. Aloha.